Previously on Dog Goes Trick or Treating. Again, I'm so excited for this. Hold on a minute. Let me switch it up a bit. Alright, that's better. Vampire. Once dressed, they headed back to the kitchen.
What was that?
Dot heard something strange.
Is it time to go now?
Asked Dot.
There it goes again. I'm sure I saw or heard something.
The streets were filled with all sorts of fun characters. Dot spotted the black figure run up into the bushes. Dot, what are you doing? Come back! Shouted Kyla. Dot almost got run over.
Oh no! Where am I? I'm all by myself, without my family. What have I done? Where are we going?
I told you. I'm helping you get home.
Help! Help! Help!
You are joining me for dinner, puppy.
Dot was in the cabin of a real wicked witch.
Stop scratching at the cage. It's distracting me. It wasn't me.
It's those trick-or-treaters again.
I'm gonna get you little kitties. What? It's you!
Dot was at a loss. What could this be now? Welcome to the final part of Dot Goes Trick or Treat. Fell into my cauldron, so don't need this anymore. Now we can begin. Dot looked down, and there, just beneath his cage, was a beautiful long-haired black cat. Her eyes were mesmerizing. In her mouth, she held a gold key. She looked up at Dot reassuringly, continuing to purr. One eye was a bright, shimmery emerald green, and the other sparkling clear violet. Or a silver necklace with 2 wishing star crystals attached to a crescent moon charm. Dot had never seen such a beautiful cat before. The Black Beauty then pounced onto the table where the witch's hat was placed, and from there pounced once more onto the cage. Dot couldn't believe his eyes. Click! The cage door opened, and Dot, without a second thought, jumped out and down onto the cabin floor.
Thank you so much.
Quickly! We don't have much time. Baba Yaga is one of the most powerful bad witches that exists. I was only able to cast a spell and lock her down a well, but she will find a way out sooner or later. So come on, Dot, let's go!
How do you know my name? What's your name?
I'll explain everything later, but right now we have to get moving. Oh, and my name is Lenora.
Dot and Lenora ran out of Baba Yaga's cabin and into the night. They ran as fast as their little legs could carry them through the forest until Lenora finally led them to the open road. Now hurry and get back to Kyla. Once you are back with your family, Baba Yaga cannot get to you, as your family will always keep you safe. Remember all the safety tips you went over with your family? Yeah, said Dot. I think you missed the last one. How did she know? Thought Dot. Well, now maybe next Halloween you will do better and not chase any black cats. She winked at him. Safety first. Was it Lenore he had run after? Dot looked sad. What's wrong? Inquired the cat. I feel so terrible about how I behaved and missed out on my first trick-or-treating night. Everyone must be worried about me. A tear ran down Dot's cheek. Lenora looked at Dot and smiled with her eyes. Well, maybe there is something I can do about that. Suddenly, a ghastly loud and angry scream approached them from above. It was Baba Yaga, and she was furious. She dove down on her broomstick from the night sky, her bony fingers stretched out, ready to scoop up Dot again. Lenora pounced and bit her right on her hand with a hiss. Yelled Baba Yaga and threw her to the ground. Run, Dot, run!
Run! I'll be okay!
Dot hesitated for a moment, but did listen to the kitty, and began to run for his life, with Baba Yaga hot on his tail.
And where do you think you're going? No more escaping from me tonight!
9 inches behind him. Dot was almost home. He could see Kyla with a horrified look on her face. Seeing what was behind him, brave Kyla began to run towards him, and just as she was about to grab Dot's paw, Baba Yaga grabbed Dot by his leg and zoomed upwards back to the night sky with a fearsome, chilling cackle. She had Dot in her grip once more. A loud and hollow meow filled the air, and a whisper in the wind sounded the word,
Reverse.
No!
Baba Yaga lost her grip of Dot and began to fall out of the sky.
Where am I? What happened? What day
Oh, silly Dot, it's Halloween, of course. That's probably why you had a bad dream. Ready to do trick-or-treating for the first time tonight? Said Kyla sweetly. A wave of relief swept over Dot. It was all a bad dream. Come on, Dot. Let's go make our favorite Halloween white chocolate chip pumpkin cookies, said Kyla.
Oh, yes! I can't wait!
Can you pass me the white chocolate
White
chip?
chocolate chips. There you go. Hang on. This feels strangely familiar. Didn't I say that already?
With the scent of white chocolate chip pumpkin cookies in the air, Kyla and Dot were now in their room getting into their Halloween costumes. Once dressed, they headed back to the kitchen. Is it time to go now? Asked Dot, again feeling like this had already happened. Kyla's mom and dad were feeding baby Alex.
As soon as Alex is finished, we can go. First, come and sit so that we can go over some safety things. To be sure, a night of spooky fun is indeed safe and enjoyable.
Said Dad. Any ideas, Kyla, Dot? Asked Mom.
We must make sure that we stay in each other's sight. We should cross the street at corners using traffic signals and crosswalks. Look left and right and then left again when crossing roads, and also hold hands with an adult or friend. Don't run, because bad things happen if you run and don't look where you're going. You could get hit by a car. Make sure your costumes, bags or bucket have some kind of reflective tape or stickers and try to use light colors. Plan which way you are going to walk ahead of time. Always ask permission from an adult to eat candy before sorting through it at the end of the night to make sure what you are eating is safe. Because we do this because sometimes people may accidentally put stuff in your bucket that might not be good anymore, and you wouldn't want to get a sore tummy. And one more thing. Never, ever, ever leave the safety of your friends or family. Always be sure that they are nearby. What's that? There's one more thing? Oh, right. Okay.
This one Dot didn't remember, but now certainly would.
If you get lost, stay where you are and ask for help from either another family or, even better, if you spot a police officer, ask them for help. Do not walk off with strangers.
Relieved that he couldn't have possibly already done this before, it also dawned on him that there were not any scratching sounds either, so he really was just imagining things.
What?
What? Dot turned and looked straight at the window ledge. There, sitting peacefully licking its paws, a long-haired black cat. Dot went closer, but it jumped off the ledge, disappeared before he could get a better look. A little spooked, Dot returned to his family to embark on their Halloween adventure. It must have been just a coincidence. The evening of fun-filled, spooky excitement went splendidly. Dot had already forgotten about his bad dream, and now nothing felt like it had already happened. Kyla and his family laughed with their friends and neighbors, all while getting more and more candy until their treat buckets were too heavy to carry anymore. Everything went happily and safely as Dot remembered all the safety points. "I think it's time to head home, Dot," said Kyla. "I have school in the morning, and I cannot possibly carry any more candy," giggled Kyla. Dot nodded in agreement and yawned a little. Mommy and Daddy were walking ahead with little Alex asleep in his stroller. Kyla and Dot followed closely behind them. All the other families and friends were headed home too, when suddenly Kyla bumped into someone who was passing by, and she dropped all of her Halloween candy on the ground. Dot helped Kyla pick everything up, and the person they bumped into knelt down gently to help them.
I am so sorry.
"That's okay, it was an accident. It was much of our fault, right, Dot?"
Yes,
we're
we're
sorry
sorry
too,"
too.
he said kindly while gathering the sweets. Then Dot looked up to see a beautiful young lady in a long velvet purple cloak, embellished with green emeralds and a tall purple-black witch's hat. She had long dark hair, but he couldn't quite see her face as the hat rested low down in the front. Kyla commented on how beautiful the young lady's necklace was. It had 2 wishing star crystals and a crescent moon charm attached to it. Dot didn't pay too much attention, though, as he was focused on helping Kyla pick up her candy.
There you go. All back in your buckets.
"Thank you for your help!"
You're welcome. Enjoy your candy.
"Thank you! Good night!"
Night-night, little girl. Night-night, Dot.
Dot stopped in his tracks. Kyla had continued on, but Dot turned to look back at the lady dressed as a witch, and there sat a beautiful, long-haired black cat. The cat winked at Dot. The eyes were mesmerizing. One eye was a bright, shimmery emerald green, and the other a sparkling clear violet. It wore a silver necklace with 2 wishing star crystals and a crescent moon charm attached to it. "Dot," said Kyla. He looked back for a second. "Coming!" But when he turned toward the cat again, Dot was blinded by a bright white twinkle, and with that, the cat was gone.
Lenora? But I thought it was all a dream. Wasn't it?
Goodbye, little girl. Goodbye, dog. Bye, dog.